Queer Art Mentorship is a year-long program that was established in 2011, and what we do is we pair emerging artists in 5 disciplines: visual arts, performance, literary, film, and curatorial, and we pair them with established artists working in their fields. We do 10 a year, and once a month the mentor and the mentee meet to discuss the work that they're involved in and the project they have in mind for the year in which they're in the mentorship program.
My mentee is Melissa Lee, and she's a fabulous composer.
Camilo is an extremely bright person that is doing a few things at the same time.
Tommy Pico, what could I say about Tommy? Very, very smart, very, again, very sophisticated, Native American, queer, sort of moshing a lot of different identities together.
So Sasha Wartzel, who I'm collaborating with, and I have been working on this project about Sylvia Rivera and STAR, Street Transvestite Action Revolutionaries, and we came across the Queer Art Mentor program and saw the kinds of relationships that it fostered between artists who had been doing work for a long time and emerging artists.
The mentorship program really interested me in the way that it allowed me to explore both my identity as a queer person and also like my artistic practice.
I wanted to make work about sex and sexuality, but it wasn't coming out. I was out, but I didn't know how to be out in my work.
What we're trying to do is have the opportunity for people to talk about their lives and their work within the context of queer art over time, and to create an actual relationship that they can depend on in years to come.
We have these meetings every few weeks where we get together and we get to talk about what we've been working on and sort of concerns and ideas that we have.
What I actually really like about our relationship is that it feels very holistic, and that some weeks we go to galleries or museums, some weeks we go and just hang out and have a burger, and other times it's very intense about a particular project.
I would talk to her about finishing manuscripts, or how much she wrote every day, and just this feeling of well, sometimes I don't write every day, but I feel like as I'm living my life, it is all towards this final end of being a poet. And that to me was a very mind-blowing way to think about art and life coming together.
Once I actually sat down and started talking with Mo, she's a mentor in the sense that she's not just mentoring this one project, she's really mentoring my career as an artist and my artistic life essentially. And so she sat down with me and she's like, okay, what's going on?
That's why I moved to New York, I wanted to be a part of a literary scene. I wanted to have a mentor. I wanted to have somebody who would take me under their wing.
I come from a generation that has no queer mentors because they all died of AIDS. And as I was sort of becoming an artist and becoming a person, everyone I could look up to was dead.
Sometimes you want a support system, and I think it's incredibly important that we offer that, and especially here in New York with so many talented artists who are queer that are already established in one way or another, and we have time to give an extra hour a week to a burgeoning artist who's just beginning to develop her or his work.
I needed to believe in myself, and Pamela helped me to see that what I was writing, although I wasn't writing as my adult self, I wasn't the writer yet that I wanted to be, she gave me the tools to get there.
What if nobody cares about this story about 2 queer Asians? What if it's too weird for people, or what if, we have all these doubts, and I think having a program like this says that no, actually you have something really important to say as a queer artist, and you should continue doing that.
Queer is a thing now, and it didn't used to be a thing in the same way that it is now.
Queer Art Mentorship is a way to build relationships, be challenged by my peers, and be supported by my mentor.
Queer Art Mentorship is a great way to meet other artists who are active right now in creating queer work right now.
queer art mentorship is an important step in community building?
Queer art mentorship is a queer art revolution.